It's alright. It's alright. Sitting in an English garden, waiting for the sun. If the sun don't come, you get a time from standing in the English room. I'll be the Eggman. I'll be
Alright everybody, welcome to another Nintendo Radio Reviews, the Beatles Rockband Edition. Now of course, this is Rock Band's newest game that they placed out on the market, and it's got the main competitor, Guitar Hero 5, to go up against. And if you remember, Guitar Hero 5 got a pretty good score. It was an 8.7. So let's see if this stacks up. Now, in honor of the Beatles, since they are a British group, and by request of my music teacher, I'm going to do this all in British accent. Plus, I think it'd be mighty enjoyable for you lot. So let's start with it off. Alright, so you got your quick play, you got your solo, you got your band, you got tug of war, which is online or local, and then the score duel, which is pretty self-explanatory. You know, whoever gets the highest score wins, pretty much. You know, in tug of war, you got this little bar thing, right? And you know, you play better than your opponent and get the little arrowy thing on your side. It's pretty fucking simple, you know. Right, so we got online quick play, we got local quick play, so we're gonna go for this. Now you see, it's connected to the servers. I don't think it's as streamlined as, say, Guitar Hero 5, where you're just always on. Now you do have the option by pressing the minus button to put no fail mode on, and that's pretty cool. That is a definite good mode to have right out of the box. Now you see, you have this all lined up in the rankings of, you know, whether it's tricky or hard, challenging, whatnot. You can also change the sorting. You can sort by alphabetical order, by song, by the album, by vocal parts, venue, difficulty, alphabetical order again by song, and then we go rotating, right? Okay, so that's quick play. It's still quick play, and it'll always be quick play. Now here's the thing you've got to know though. In this game, of course, you play the Fab Four. You play John, you play Paul, and George and Ringo, and it's fantastic, you know. But you know, if you notice, the menu's pretty bare, right? Well, you know, there's not too many customization options. I don't know if you think that's bad or not. Oh, by the way, you can do the whole story online or local. Both unlock special achievements, which we'll talk about later on. So I have my one story completed. Doesn't take too terribly long. So here you got your options, but say that you wanted to go online, it'd just be as easy as a flick of the switch, right? You know, so back to the customization, there's really not a lot. You can't mix like the old John Lennon, you know, and put him, you know, you can't mix the trippy John Lennon and put him in like when he was still a pop group in his earlier days, right? So, speaking of which, it's all the way at the end of their career here. It's because that's the way it's set up. There we go. So it goes through basically their career, their significant events like Shea Stadium. Then it goes through my favourite parts, Abbey Road, which lasts 66 to 69 roughly. And then you got the Apple Corpse rooftop. So you go from trippy dreamscapes to a roof to the end. So now to demonstrate one of these trippy dreamscapes, I'm going to play one of my favourite songs, I Am the Walrus, right? And of course I play expert mode because we're just that cool. Now if you hear in the background right there, you can hear some studio recording of the bandmates, right? So you can see this pretty interesting. This is not like any rock band or music game you've ever played before. It's completely different in the ways of these dreamscapes. Now the dreamscapes really make the Beatles Rock Band something to really, really stare at and just go, wow, that's intense, you know? Because for a good portion of their career, they were, you know, symbols of anti-war, and they were, you know, these trippy stars, right? And, you know, their little pop sensation part, their boy band thing, which I wasn't too much of a fan of, but hey, you gotta get your start somewhere. You know, that didn't last long. So, everybody knows the Beatles for, you know, their psychedelic experiences. So, all the guys over at Rockband, you know, Harmonix, they decided, you know, this is going to be a real tribute to the Beatles. And they made these dreamscapes, which you're never going to find in another game. I mean, you look at band-specific games like Guitar Hero, Metallica, or Aerosmith of that lot, and you don't find stuff this customized. Sure, you can find them at their gigs, and you can play as the characters, but I mean, you're never going to find something this stylistic. And it is because that this is so stylistic that this is the one Rock Band game that isn't chock full of DLC. Rock Band Beatles has its own exclusive Beatles DLC that you can't share, and I personally think this is good. I mean, why would you want to play anywhere else but here? Right? So, the reason it takes such a long time to get it all together is because of these dreamscapes. I mean, for God's sakes, the first album that they're releasing on DLC is going to be Abbey Road. That's completely all trippy, you know, that's all dreamscapes right there. There's nothing else, right? So we're going to stop playing I'm the Walrus right here. I am the Walrus. And you can see they really did a bang up job at getting, you know, the accuracy down. Like they had John in his walrus costume and it looks fantastic. So we're going to go back into the story just because there's other things to show you here. I'm going to try to do this quick, maybe keep it under 10 minutes. So there's chapter challenges here, and of course you can do this as a band, or not, and you know, it doesn't matter. And this is where you get some extra, you know, the more stars you get, the photos you get. And then your photos are stored just in the photo album section. Now this is pretty cool. It's a lot of really exclusive photos, plus every photo has a nice little blurb. You can enhance the photo right there, you know, bring it up. You hide the text so you see the photo. That's a very nice feature right there. And then you got the theatre. Oh, I do love a good theatre. You know, they got all kinds of stuff here. They've got, you know, from their Christmas record promo to their first visit to the USA, some outtakes. This was good, the rehearsal. And I mean, these are pretty good videos. You know, they're really really extensive. And you know, they've got these videos here. These are kind of the videos that play in between venues when you go into another one. And those are just bleeding fantastic. So you must be wondering, you know, alright, what's this whole thing, you know, song-wise? Well, it's only 45 songs right out of the box, so that's a very significantly low number for those of you who usually play Rock Band or Guitar Hero. But I've got to tell you, the songs they put in there are bleeding fantastic. I mean, I know every single one of these songs, and to go online and have everybody know every single song just like uniformly, it's great. I mean, more people stay online that way because you're not going to run into some obscure AFI or metal remix, some bull like that, you know, metal crap, whatever it is. Comment your hatred in the comment section, right? So, you know, you don't have to deal with anybody not knowing the song. And so you got your accomplishments. That's pretty cool. You could see, you know, it's kind of like Guitar Hero where you have the challenges, it has its own, and then leaderboards. And a comment about online, I like it a lot more than Guitar Hero. It's a lot less intrusive. I could see my notes better. You know, it doesn't feel like it's rushed at all. So, for my final score for the Beatles, I'm going to give this an 8.8. That's 1 point higher than Guitar Hero 5, and the reason for that is because it's so damn unique, and you're never going to find this experience anywhere else. Well, I am the Walrus for Nintendo Radio. Pick this up today. I'm out.